Sagittarius, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? How do they view you? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest, switch the roles if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's not your reading. It is a general Sagittarius reading. So not everything will resonate. So, how do they feel? The Six of Pentacles. How do they view you? The Fool. What are their intentions? Okay. Nine of Cups. What are their actions? The Ace of Wands. I'm going to clarify a little bit. Why are the feelings Six of Pentacles? Why are the feelings Six of Pentacles? The Emperor. Give me one more for feelings. The Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Fool. How they view you. The Fool. Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. Why are the, what did I say? Feelings, how they view you, intentions. Why are the intentions the Nine of Cups? The Judgment. Tell me about the Ace of Wands as actions. The World. Tell me one more about why they view you as the Nine of Cups. The Chariot. We also have the Six of Swords. Some of you may be at a distance. Someone may have recently, or there's something about moving on. But let's get a little deeper and then we'll see what that's about. Feeling Six of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is someone who does view this situation as something that could potentially be balanced, but they're not sure if they can either you can step up to the plate or they can have that with you. I'm seeing that they're wondering, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone that is the father of their children, or because we do have the Emperor, it could be mother as well. But I feel like Sagittarius, your person, and if you have a child, maybe there is something to do with having debt, or um maybe they owe you some type of child support. That's very specific, that's not for everyone. But the main message I'm getting is this person wants to have an equal give and take, but they're not really sure if you can either step up to the plate or if they can have that with you. Um they may view you as a bit older, hardworking, responsible, but at the same time there's a lot going on. I don't know if Sagittarius, there's a lot at stake, or there's a lot, someone could have more than one job here. I feel like there's a bit of hesitation as to whether they can have a balanced situation with how they view you, the Fool. So Sagittarius, this person views you, for some of you it could be an adrenaline junkie. For others of you, this person may view you as someone who's very spontaneous. You take risks, you go for what you want. Sometimes you don't really think about the actions of your consequences, but you still do it. Some of them are viewing you as a very hard worker. They may view you as someone who really, you express everything you feel. You have no filter. You wear your heart on your sleeve. um I'm also getting Sagittarius, they may view you as someone who is very meticulous. Like, you notice everything, you think about every little thing. Nothing really escapes you. That's what that feels like. Now, the intentions. So there's a part of this person that it feels like you're not really fulfilling them on an emotional level, because with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's not having some type of emotional fulfillment. It's like something's missing here. But I feel like this person is wanting, or they're open to having some type of renewal or some type of redo. Strong Cancer energy with that Chariot. Something could happen in during Cancer season around, I want to say May 21st to July. No, I'm sorry. June 21st to about the end of July, something significant could happen. I'm seeing some type of redo or something karmic. Maybe trying something again. But the intentions, I feel like this person, Sagittarius, they're really thinking of themselves. If they do decide to go towards you, I feel like um it's almost like, all right, let me try this, or let's do this, or let's see what happens, but they're not really convinced of something here. I'm also getting with the actions, Ace of Wands, and the World. This is a new beginning. This is having some type of success, some type of completion in something. Let me actually get one more. Why is the Ace of Wands? I feel like this person is definitely motivated to go towards you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords. But I don't know why, Sagittarius. I feel like this person does go towards you if you guys do have some type of new beginning, or um you do have this interaction here. I feel like it's gonna end up in heartbreak. I feel like it's gonna end as soon as it starts. Like it's not nothing. I want to say nothing positive is coming out of this, because I'm seeing someone leave with their heart broken or feeling let down. It's almost like this intention, like with the Nine of Cups and reverse. All right, you know what? Let me do this. Let's try this again. But it's gonna have this either the same outcome, or if this is a new person, I'm getting more like there's just something missing here, which, that can happen too. But let's get your end. How are you viewing them? How are you viewing this person? The Seven of Swords, you view them as either cheating, lying, stealing. You view them as someone that you cannot trust. You definitely have your guard up. Why? Why does the Sagittarius view this person like that? The Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may feel like they either stole your money, your time, they're wasting your time. You feel like they're not really dependable, not loyal, they're not reliable, they're very strategic. They have something up their sleeve which makes them not really be authentic. Give me, what is the conflict? What is the overall conflict between Sagittarius and their person? Nine of Swords, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of worries. I'm also getting frustration after frustration if this is someone that you've known for a while. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups. It's almost like if you have like a reconciliation, if you do have some type of redo, if this is someone you've known for a long time specifically. I don't know if this feels like a person you could have known. This doesn't feel like a new person. It feels like the same thing keeps happening. Knight of Wands, very moody, very up and down. How What do they want with you, Sagittarius? The High Priestess. Why the High Priestess? The Eight of Pentacles. Sagittarius, I'm getting this person wants you to work on yourself. They want you to get in touch with your spiritual or your intuition. This is someone who I feel like they view you as someone who has like a I don't know, I want to never mind, I don't even want to say that. This person just views you as someone who you need to become more self-aware, or you need to connect to yourself in some way in order to be able to connect with them, if that makes any sense. Maybe you guys are not aligned. Ten of Wands, they view you as someone who has a lot of burdens. They view you as a burden in some way. They may view you as someone who works a lot. Maybe you're too connected to superficial elements, things that don't really matter, like at the end of the day, we can make a lot of money, we can look a certain way, but that's not what we're leaving. When we leave with just our souls. And I feel like this person feels like you're disconnected from that. Maybe you feel, I'm also getting you, they may view you as someone who worries too much about what others will think of how you come off, about you worry too much about things that are irrelevant or are not going to help you grow on a spiritual level. You either may have a lot of debt or a lot of baggage. This could be maybe you're maintaining family, or you have this could be financial, or this could be things, you haven't let go of things. They can view you as someone who doesn't really let go of things. It's like you just you you carry it on. they may view you as someone who has very heavy energy, as in, could be kind of dense. All right, what is the outcome this week between Sagittarius and their person? Four of Swords, Eight of Wands. So I'm not really seeing a lot of communication, Sagittarius. I'm seeing someone could be tired, drained, exhausted. There could be someone going on a vacation here, and this is why they may not be responding. I'm seeing like a break from communication, or taking some type of resting. Someone may even be too tired to even tired, like mentally, like they don't even have the energy to give to this or even express themselves. They may feel like the other person just doesn't understand them. It could be mutual, it could be your person, Sagittarius. But anyways, all right, let's get a little more. Sagittarius situation. What do they need to know? All right, we have romantic love affair. This could be just a sex thing. This could be, it could have been a temporary thing. Someone here may be a player or third party situation here. Give me one more. Broke ass. Someone here, again, I was getting that in the beginning. Something about money or work, or having, even if you have a child or child support, someone may be looking at new outlets for work. Someone, if this doesn't have to be about money, someone just feels like they're not really able to give them time, energy, or anything. They don't have anything to give. Fishing for comments. Someone may also trigger the other. They may say or do certain things, whether it's consciously or unconsciously or subconsciously. I'm sorry. I'm getting little bit of narcissism, but I'm also getting, on the other hand, with this, someone may say things just so the other person can tell them, no, you're not that, or no, it's not like that. It's like they have to constantly convince the other person, or boost their ego, or boost their self-esteem, and that also is tiring them out. Happiness hater. There could be someone here who, um there's jealousy, there's envy. It doesn't have to be, if this is a third party thing, maybe someone is watching you from the outside. If not, I'm getting, there could be someone, or it could be this person, that they're not 100% happy about your success, about things that you are doing in your life. There could be a bit of, and it's horrible to say that someone you care about could be jealous of you, someone that you have either a relationship situation or connection with, like that. They actually are not, they may not be, I don't know, they tell you, they show you, but they're not 100% happy for you. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Let me get one more. Impersonator. I always get this card. Someone is, actually, I saw a comment the other day. Someone could be stalking you with this. Um, I really I'm so confused how to interpret this card. It makes me feel like there could be someone outside of your relationship connection that could be stalking you, or someone here. I could go back to that superficial thing. Someone's constantly looking at society. How will they see me? What will they think? How does this look? Um, they're too busy worrying about what others will think, and it makes them a bit superficial. Or you could just have a stalker here. Let me pull one more. Child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting neglect, abuse. Again, that child thing from the beginning. Maybe someone can't really measure up or take responsibility, or is not paying what they need to pay. Child support. Maybe someone owes a lot of money here. All right, let me get, let's get the hidden truth. I hide behind material things. Oh yes, we know. I love you unconditionally. No communication. Absolutely no communication. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I am getting. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.